What is up, everybody? This is Brandon, back at it with another video. And today I'm going to be just doing a live stream. That's basically how I'm going to be doing this video. But yeah. I got my Zanchi with me today. I got it from one of my friends at school. Pretty nice. Probably gonna do some challenges, some other stuff. You can literally just see how bad this puzzle is. Even with my turning style, I can't even turn it right. This is just the power of old cubes. May I introduce to you nice rubric. That's all I have to say. Nice rubric. That's all this really is. It's an okay mechanism, but nothing revolutionary. One thing I want to mention that I already made the last video I made it on, where I was talking about how to fix a 6x6. What I mean by how to fix is it's basically for any even layered puzzle, and the 2x2 I'd use an example. So here's a Feng Shui that I have. When you actually take out a piece, which I'm just going to a little bit disassemble it right now to just show an example. You just somehow take out a piece. Just another old 2x2. Don't get Feng Shui. They're kind of like Diane's. They're not the best. Thought it was, but it wasn't. At first, not now. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? But yeah, so anyway, basically 90% of the puzzles nowadays, or even some of them back then, had a mechanism where 3 of the edges, like I found one right here, all these edges would just slide around, of course, these inner edges, except for like one edge, which would be stuck in between 2 centers. And there'd be like a section of like these 2 stuck together, these 2 stuck together, and these 2 stuck together. And so just one little section, everything would be stuck. That way, whenever you turn it, it would either just move around the core, the corner pieces, or it'd go with the core. And using that mechanism, what it would do is it made sure it wouldn't lock up and the core would go out of place and spin out of place. Then it'd basically be almost impossible to turn, because if the core was out of place, only that one axis could turn. Then you have to snap it back into place, kind of like the old V-cube mechanism. The old one, not the pillared one, the really, really old one. So yeah, basically what I meant by how to fix is you can actually see it right now. How, if you actually look in the core... Actually, I need a flashlight. Give me a sec, this is going to be some view. You can actually see it on that core, how this piece, how the edges just slip fitting in there. Same thing with these 2. When I turn it, this edge is okay, but then the top one's actually stuck to the center. There's like no room because it's blocking any room for movement. You can actually compare it. There's a little bit of hole right there. There's no hole right over here. And this is the one where the center's stuck on back here. So using that mechanism, which, like I said, almost all the cubes use, it worked pretty well. But how I fix it is if you get a pop when you're scrambling it and you put these edges in wrong, you can actually get it where you put 2 of them instead of accidentally into like a little corner section. You actually make it almost like a line with a little piece sticking out. And so if you actually think about it, if you have 2 of these centers blocking access in the same axis, then they would technically actually stop movement in the puzzle. And so what I did was, I meant by how to fix it is how to put it back. And to be honest with you, if it's already mixed up the puzzle, there's like no hope. You kind of have to disassemble it completely and put it back together. But if you're if it's solved and that happens, you should put it in and it should work just fine, if I'm correct. It should work, not perfect, but it should work the way most people do it, just assemble it with randomly slamming the inner edge pieces back in. But yeah. That's why I don't really do even layered puzzles. These little edges, they just get so annoying sometimes to assemble and just other stuff in general. Plus this one 2x2 right here. This Feng Shui 2x2 kind of made me hate it. Also, that's one thing I actually realized about it. Even layered puzzles, because it has this old center mechanism, it's actually slower than outer layered puzzles. Even layered, I mean like 2x2, 4x4, 6x6, and outer, I mean like 3x3, 5x5, 6x7. But yeah, I don't think I need to assemble this thing. I'm just gonna unscrew this one screw. There you go. Now just attempt to slide this piece in somehow. Let's just take out the spring right here. Like I said, this gets super annoying. I'm probably gonna do a channel right after this, because even if the other viewers that I have right now, they're probably just gonna leave. Wow, this sucks. This puzzle sucks. I can't even get it when there's literally no screw. Just this mechanism is terrible. Feng Shui puzzles, oh, that actually reminds me. Feng Shui puzzles, their mechanisms, they really take the anti-pop design or the anti-corner twist design to the next level, where it actually, their puzzles become bad and slow because of how much anti-pop they have, anti-pop design. So it's literally hard to assemble and hard to literally just do everything in general. Finally. I can just turn this back. So Feng Shui puzzles develop a bunch of just a bunch of gunk and just a bunch of other stuff because their anti-pop design just makes it disgusting. They're porous. Just look how slow this is. Just locks up. You literally the worst thing about it is that it eats lube. So you can't even set it up really. It's actually one thing that's cool, weird about puzzles is that it has really good anti-pop design. This is just not always, but most of the time, more anti-pop design makes it eat lube faster. This I haven't found with every puzzle, but this is just the most puzzle that I've tested or tried. Wow, this is literally bad recognition and just in general. Yep. I'm gonna do a blind challenge in this a little bit. I'm gonna do red looks okay. Wow, okay, that is just terrible. All the corners are like in the worst possible spot. I'm gonna do I'm just gonna do just one soft. Might as well. Three, 2, 1, go. A, F, D, C, H, G, C, W, F, N. There you go. Wait. It was probably like a minute 30 or something. Maybe a little more, but I'm probably gonna end the live stream in a little bit. Look like a rage solve, and then from there it's I'm still surprised how Felix got a world record back then on this. In fact, I think one time he actually averaged a little bit better than me on this. Zanchi. Right now, I'd say if he uses like a Zanchi or a Guhong or that kind of cut puzzles, then he probably averaged the same amount that I do. Also, guys, comment down below if you're Team Felix or Max. As in Team Felix Zendegs or Team Max Park. Which one you think is the better tuber in general? Did Felix lose his fame? Or is he still doing it and Max Park's just catching up on par with him? What do you guys think in the comments below? I'm probably going to do 2 separate videos, one for each person, why they're better, Felix and Max, but I don't know. Yeah, I think that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.